Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And it's the end of the month, and well, the end of the meta at least. And it's now time, now that the full Prosper team has released, to take them on the world tour of Conquest and Tempered Edge. This team may struggle here and there because it is only really primarily comprised of two elements, earth and fire. We're gonna have a kind of a rough time going against other fire characters or water characters. So this fifth support slot is gonna be pretty crucial, and it's gonna get swapped out for another unit that's also on the Prosper team, and Harmonizer Rimuru is. And we're gonna just make it work. We're gonna go into Conquest Ifrit first. And this is the Conquest video. Elmezia and Rimuru are gonna be at a huge disadvantage because I do not want them to take any damage. Ifrit, we can guard as normals, we can't guard as alts, and they're going to take some increased damage, and I don't really want to deal with that. So we're going to be really relying heavily on Rimuru. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into Conquest. Okay, well, I mean, that's not a terrible starting hand. So we'll just use Rieger to convert those oranges. We'll send 5, and then we'll just get Rimuru and Elmezia out of here. So we'll have a type advantage unit, a type, and 2 type neutrals, and that's better than having 2 type disadvantage characters. Conquest doesn't have a lot of HP, so, I mean, we're going to do pretty decent damage. Alright, counter 470k is not a lot, but this is before he puts on his guaranteed crits. But now we're going to have guard. So we took 700k there, it's not a lot for Rimuru. Yeah, we're not going to be able to change that one Rimuru orb, because Lumi only changes Earth and Fire orbs. I mean, we can use it anyways, and we'll just get another 5 send. We'll get the guard, we'll get some extra weakness strike stacking up at the end of the turn, and we have no Rimuru orbs to send. Excellent. Okay, so 3,400, okay damage, 6,400. Alright, so this ult's going to be max power. 1,600 against Rimuru, a little higher against everyone else. Alright, guard for 240k, though. Super guard for 240k. That's pretty good. I'm just going to get rid of these Rimuru orbs and pray that we get a good hand next turn of just Rieger and... Okay, perfect. Perfect. Now we can just convert out of here. Okay. So 1,800 normal damage. We'll be able to heal that up a bit and convert. Now, I could just use the revive skill here instead. Like, I could definitely do that, and I think I will, just because, why not? We've got the points. We'll put Maribel on, we're going to guard the normals. We'll still take damage from the ult. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now the blues have extra damage. Okay. And, what are we doing for? 9,000, he's almost dead. Alright, this 3,200 against Lumi, but we're all healed. We're all healed up, and now we should be, we should be out of here, because we can just convert one more time, and we don't even need to do that, so we'll just send these, and we're out of here. So it takes a bit longer than some of the other teams, mainly because Prosper doesn't really have any good water units to really hit with, but Conquest Ifrit, taken down. Let's move on. Alright, next is Cabby, and the only... Well, we have 2 win characters. One is Rieger, and one is Free-to-Play Gabiru, and Free-to-Play Gabiru is a little bit more built up. Unfortunately, he is a physical character, and will not get the extra stats from Maribel. So, does it really matter all that much? Yeah, probably not. This could be longer of a fight, because, again, we don't have a good DPS, and he heals a lot. And our outgoing damage is kind of crap, unless we get this kind of hand. So now we have a couple type disadvantage characters as well. Again, with Fire Rieger and Fire Lumi, so they will not exist on the front line all that much, even though Lumi is our primary orb converter. So, kind of unfortunate. Alright, that's actually a pretty good hand, because we can just bring her in for Elmezia. Yeah, we'll do that. So, orb change... What does this do? World Fantasy alt gauge increase. Yeah, sure, why not? give him a little bit of extra gauge. There's an ult for him. Let's guard up. Let's get some skill points back. And I think next turn we can use the revive skill and just not take damage. We're going to do a decent amount to him, and he's probably going to heal up because of this 200% orb. I think Gabrew's a AoE? No, he's a single target. Okay, so yeah, there's the big heal. So we're just going to trade damage back and forth, essentially. He's got Super Guard, I've got Super Guard. We've all got Super Guard. I don't even really think we need to do that, so let's just send this. Just get these oranges out of here, send this Gabrew single target ult. When is the last time I actually watched this, if ever? Unless I was, taking screenshots for a thumbnail. As he yeets himself out of existence. There you go. So we just got the announcement that he will be a special guest on the next incoming live stream, and I don't really know how I feel about that, because Gabrew is not my most favorite character. It is what it is, though. Alright, that's a pretty good hand right there. Alright, even without the guard, we're not taking that much damage. So, orb change, we'll heal back up again, and now this time we cannot die for 3 turns, regardless. So now we've got Super Guard, the extra points. We'll do 2 stacks of Maribel, because we can help Gabrew hit a little bit harder as the fight goes on. So, I don't think we're going to kill, but we'll certainly... Actually, we might actually kill. Never mind. If we had another Gabrew orb or something, we probably would have. All kind of depends on how much this ult wants to do. 15.2, and he's going to heal. Oh, no big heal. Okay. Well, that pretty much spells the end for him, because now we've got a Rimuru ult. And we'll orb change again. Alright, perfect. And we'll guard again. We've still got the revive up, so we're in 0 danger. And, yeah, I think that's all she wrote. Do I have enough points for anything else? No. He's expensive. Alright, Rimuru. 18-9. Alright, cool. Cabby is down. Let's move on. Alright, next is the Sky Dragon, and we've swapped out our 5th slot now for free-to-play Frey. On the Prosper team, is a single-target space character, and is a blue orb changer. So, I mean, she fits fairly well, and she's magic, so she's getting the extra buff. Her stats are completely shit, because she's a free-to-play character, but, beggars can't be choosers, right? So, thankfully, we don't have any type disadvantaged characters now, so we don't really have to worry about who is up front and who is not. So, I mean, this should still be pretty cakewalk. Again, conquests are fairly simple and easy nowadays. Tempered Edge might give you a few troubles here and there. Beatdown battles obviously are tailored for the new meta, so that's notwithstanding. She gives away orbs, right? Yeah, she gives her own orbs away, so that's not really what I want to do here. So let's just bring her in for Rimuru, and we'll send these 3 for her. Okay. Well, that's not a lot of damage. Okay, poison. Not super big deal. Do we have... Okay, we have 48 points. Alright, so Frey, you don't even have any orbs. Get out of here. Alright, orb change. Easy. I think we get attack nerfed next, which we're not a super high damaging team to begin with, so it's not really a big deal. 3,000, 4,500 damage. Yeah, it's serviceable. Serviceable is what I will call it. Alright, yep, there's the attack nerf. Alright, well, we took our space character out of the front line anyway, so not a big deal. We will full convert again, and then I'll bring her in for Rieger, and then we'll put the double guard, not despair, but control, there you go, control skill on. So now, next turn, Frey will have an extra 30% weakness strike, which, is not a lot, but it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. And we're not going to take any damage here, really. Oh, stun. Okay, well, the next turn after this, we will have something. I guess this is a free reset turn, though. Let's just get these Elmesia orbs out and try and pull in some more Frey orbs. Alright, the poison. Sure, okay. So, while we can't change that Frey orb with Lumi, we can change the Frey orb with Frey. Perfect. Blues are nerfed. Damage as well? Yeah, damage by 50%. Alright, let's put the guard on. Let's also put the heal skill on and offset that poison now. And we give our full combo change a little bit more time to reset as well, so that's nice. Alright. Dragon did heal a little bit, unfortunately. Still think it's going to be okay, though. 1,700 damage through the guard with nerfed blues. That's pretty good. Pretty good. We're seeing the effects of the skill slowly stack up. We just have to use both of them, huh? Okay, sure, fine, whatever. Alright, so another full hand. Guaranteed guard. He's going to ult us unless he dies, which I don't know if he's going to die, because the blues are still nerfed. And we have the attack. He has guard. So, yeah, no shot. Nowhere close to even attempting to kill him with that hand. 7,000 damage because it didn't guard. Alright. So, yeah, peanuts for damage, and we heal it back anyways. So, we 121 damage against Lumi for that normal. Scary. Very scary. Okay. Orb change. And another bear bell. He does not have guard anymore. So now we should be fine. The blues are no longer nerfed. We do have a single target ult. And this should be the end of the fight on turn 7. Gotta remember, Exalted Champions cleared this in 2 turns. He cleared most of them in 2 turns. Yeah, not this team. There we go. Frey dealt the finishing blow. Let's move on. Alright, next up is the Golem, which we're gonna just absolutely destroy because we've got our 2 fire characters here. I swapped out the backline for Trainee, that way everybody will be able to take part in the orb change from Lumi. Just makes things a little bit easier to play around. And, yeah. I don't think he ults us with the big ult swipe. I think it's just a big ult swipe. So if we have to go to turn 6 and he does buff himself up, I think we'll be okay. You know, again, think being the key word. Let's bring you in for Rimuru. We'll send these orange orbs. Alright, yeah, that's a lot of damage. Alright, blues are nerfed, unfortunately. And then this next turn, we're going to be stunned. So let's just go ahead and convert everything, and then we'll just have to deal with the turn. It will help us reset the skill cost of Lumi down. Alright, cheeky counter. 2,300 damage, actually, is quite a bit. But we don't have the guard up. And 64? Nice. Alright. Does he stun everybody? No, he misses 2 stuns. Wow. Alrighty then. Well, that means that we're gonna be okay. However, I don't really feel like sending all this. We're gonna send Lumi away, actually. And I'm gonna send these nerfed, or these stunned Riga orbs, and then bring Lumi back in for Almizia, who has guaranteed 4, and now 5. So that worked out fairly well. Alright, I'm fairly happy with that. Blues are no longer nerfed. What a treat. And convert. And guard. I kind of do want to go to turn 6 and see what happens if we can tank his big ol' AoE swipe. Unless we straight up kill him right here. Okay, no, we're fine. So yeah, I think we're going to just skip turn 5. We're going to get stunned, I think, anyways. No, that's the next turn. Alright. So yeah, we're just going to chill here. Send 1 Rimuru orb. Because I do actually want to test this. Alright, cheeky counter. Alright, and he missed the stun on everybody. Alright, so this should be... No. Well... When does he buff himself up? Yeah, this 200% physical attack, pierce rate, pierce power, which is going to get affected by guard. Alright, let's just do this now. Just in case. We'll send this Rimuru orb, because it's not type advantage. Alright, there's the heal, there's the buff. Ooh, okay, we survived. Alright, so he's got 1 more turn, but he's going to ult us now, which means that we are not protected anymore, unless we do the revive skill. So, I mean, I'd like to take the revive skill anyways. So let's just send this 1 orb, let's see what happens. And, oh, that hurt. That still hurt a lot. Alright, it actually killed Rieger. Alright, now 41,000 damage. And then we revived. So, I mean, yeah. Full hand of Lumi now. Let's just go ahead and end this guy's career. That is a lot of damage still. So, the revive skill can definitely come in handy if you're going to use this team in Golem Conquest and also the Orc. Because the Orc has the same kind of thing where he nukes you with massive buffs. And if you can just not die, then great. So there we go. Golem taken down. Fun mechanic tested out. Let's move on. Alright, next up, let's beat the shit out of Hinata. Dark Rimuru 1.0 on the Prospertine and magic, so he's going to work really well. Gives himself guaranteed crits for very cheap. He is not skill fused, so that doesn't really factor in. He is an AoE character, though, so his ult will not hit as hard as I would like it to. But with the extra stacking weakness strike, we should, hit harder and harder and harder. Yeah, let's just take Elmesia out, I guess. And we'll send some Rimurus. How much damage we do? Oh, we do a lot. We do a lot of damage. Okay. Greens are nerfed, not a big deal. We have one Dark Rimuru orb. And, yeah, okay, we can bring in Lumi for Rieger. Convert the entire hand. And, okay, we don't have enough points to do his guaranteed crits yet. Hopefully we get some more orbs for him next turn. She's got guard up now? No. She's got something. She's got crit defense up. She gives herself guard next turn, and then the turn after she gives herself that element defense, and she's probably not going to live that long. Alright, 1. She's doing 1 damage to us. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Convert? No, let's give it another turn. Let's pull in some more Dark Rimurus. So let's take these Rimuru orbs out of here. Alright. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Yeah. We could have just converted and probably killed. to be perfectly honest with you. Alright, let's do that. That actually didn't go the way I wanted it to. I think we can still kill anyways. Do we have any points to use any other buff here? We haven't really used any of the primary big-time damage buffs from any of the characters. Alright, she's dead. Okay, there we go. I mean, we did get the final hit with Rimuru. Which Rimuru? I don't know, you tell me. They got the same outfit. One has a sword. Alright. Next is the Golem. Alright, the Orc. We've brought Light Shuna, the only character to get a skill fusion this entire meta. I have not skill fused her. But she is an orb changer to blues. She is a light single target character. She is magic. She will do absolute wonders for this fight, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna do absolute wonders. Except for that hand that I can't do anything with. Okay. Well, let's bring her in for Rimuru. And we'll send these blues, and at least we'll get Maribel active next turn. How much damage does she do? 66. Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's hefty chunks. Okay, well, that's not great. Rieger, you're up. Alright, we might get stunned here. It plays out the same way as the Golem does. Alright, he missed the stun, but he put the Pierce nerf on us, which is fine, because we're not a Pierce team. Okay. We traded 4 Riegers for 4 Elmesias. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay. Well, Lumi gets in here. We can use her convert, and then we can use Shuna's personal convert to get her 1 orb changed. We can put the guard on, stack the weakness strike on Shuna next turn. I don't really know if I don't really enjoy that aspect of the team. The buff goes on at the end of the turn. This means you can't swap people to the back after they've been stacked up. It just makes things a little messy. 14k on that orb. Alright. And we have 2 greens. We are not equipped to deal with green orbs on this team. And that is just a sad fact of life. Alright, we're going to send those. We're going to pull in at least another Shuna orb, and that should be the death blow. Oh, okay. 4 Shuna orbs. That should be the death blow. And a cheeky counter. Why not? Let's, Yeah, well, I guess we can give her some crits, right? Never mind, we can't, because it's only Earth and Fire. God, what a stupid team. Alright, go Sheena, go. 7,300 damage. Excellent. Let's move on to the final stage, which is objectively the hardest stage, but also probably going to be the easiest, because we are type advantage and we have the extra damage buff. Alright, like I said, the hardest stage by far, because she hits the hardest, but we have Super Guard, we have the extra damage increase against space enemies, we've got a full team of Earth and Magic now, or sorry, Earth and Fire and Magic, technically. We brought Trainee back for the heals and the Pierce debuff, so this should be a pretty easy cakewalk, as long as the orbs want to work out for us in the first, 2 turns or so. Maybe even the first turn. And, yeah, not really. Okay. Let's just bring these two in. So we'll take Rieger out. We'll take Elmesia out for Lumi. Or, no, for Rimuru, actually. And we'll just send Elmesia orbs. Okay, so this way we have enough points. Okay, cheeky counter. We have enough points to convert next turn. We do a lot of damage. Dear lord. Was that 11k? Alright, and yeah, she takes chunks off. That's more chunks than any one of the other bosses have done. Let's full convert now. And I think he's dead. Or she's dead, because we'll just swap Lumi for Rimuru. And now we've got a 6 send of Earth characters, and I think this will be the fastest clear. Ooh! Ooh! Yeah. Look at that. 2 turning Conquest Milim, the hardest one. Alright, well, congratulations, Prosper Team. You've cleared all of Master Conquest. What an achievement. Yeah, we'll come back tomorrow with Tempered Edge Part 1. Stay tuned for that. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.